part about waking up on a Monday is thinking about Friday night. And I'm sure I'm not alone. It's only 4 more days to go after Monday. Everyone works really hard all week, and it's really easy to think about the fun things we can do when we're not at work. So most of those activities include hanging out with friends or our family, doing recreational activities on the weekends, and sometimes it involves alcohol. Like myself, many people enjoy cocktails on the weekends or at night with dinner, and it's very easy to get distracted and carried away with alcohol if you're not drinking responsibly. You can also end up in a situation where you might be driving while drinking, which is the worst case scenario. Drunk driving is a crime, and driving while intoxicated can easily be prevented when aware of the statistics, the penalties, and the way to avoid the situation. In the state of Florida, there have been many situations, especially in a local community, where people have died. Young people who are just out having a good time, or so they think, and they end up not coming home that night. It changes lives, it hurts families, and horrible things can really happen. Here are some statistics that happened from 2008 and 2009. 3 in every 10 Americans will be involved in an alcohol-related crash at some point in their lives. In 2008, there were 11,773 drunk driving deaths. Of fatal accidents in 2009, 32% involved alcohol-impaired drivers. On average, in 2009, one person died every 48 minutes. That's almost an hour. So 1 person an hour, that's pretty sad. And for the legal limit of consumption of alcohol is 0.08. For fatal crashes occurring from midnight to 3 a.m., 66% involve alcohol-impaired driving. That's a large number. And most of the time it's leaving bars or restaurants, places that close at 2 a.m. You have a good time, you hang out, and then you drive home. Maybe you don't have other options, or maybe you think you're good to go, but either way, it doesn't always pan out. Another one is nearly 75% of all drunk drivers that were killed in accidents in 2008, they weren't wearing seatbelts. So if they had been wearing seatbelts, even though they were drunk, they may have possibly saved their lives and maybe those of other people that may have been involved in the crash. On New Year's Day, 468 people were killed in car accidents while alcohol-impaired driving. 40% was because of alcohol-impaired driving. So of the 468 people. In 2009, 14% of children ages 14 and younger were killed in crashes because of alcohol. That really gets me because they didn't have a choice in that situation. And when you're an adult, you have to be responsible. You're responsible for yourself and all those around you. So when you're going to be drinking, if you choose to be irresponsible, which happens, at least plan ahead. There's a couple of things you could do. There's organizations out there, such as Mothers Against Drunk Driving. It's called MAD. They help people with the situation of alcoholism if they're struggling. They educate young people on how to avoid being in a situation where you're drinking and driving. And just as an adult, it's just smart to plan ahead. If you're going to be in a situation, go ahead and have a cab number, a business card in your back pocket, have a number in your phone, or plan to maybe take turns driving. If you have friends in your group that you're going out with, have one person drive tonight and you'll drive next weekend. Everyone take a turn. You can also call AAA sometimes during the holidays. On New Year's Eve, they usually run a special award for free.